Hidden fact about America's richest pastor, Kenneth Copeland. He is being called the richest pastor in America, maybe even the world. His face is familiar to millions. His voice echoes through churches and television screens, and his messages promise prosperity to those who give. But behind Kenneth Copeland's polished sermons and high-flying lifestyle lies a world few truly understand, from private jets to secretive finances, spiritual threats, to political ties. This is the story behind the man, the ministry, and the money, and what uncovered will leave you stunned. From runways to the pulpit, before the multi-million-dollar sermons and sprawling estates, Kenneth Copeland had dreams of fame not as a preacher, but as a recording artist in the 1950th century. He enjoyed brief success with the Billboard charting single, but everything changed in 1967 when he founded Kenneth Copeland Ministries, KCM. From a small-town preacher to a spiritual mogul, his transformation was not just miraculous, it was strategic. While many see a man of faith, others see a man who learned how to turn belief into business. Faith that pays. Prosperity Gospel Empire Copeland is one of the most vocal proponent of the prosperity gospel, the belief that financial blessings are a divine right. His teachings link generous donations with divine reward, encouraging followers to sow seed of faith, often in the form of money. KCM expanded quickly, acquiring a 33-acre campus near Fort Worth, Texas, complete with a private airstrip. Offices cropped by across continents. The message was clear. Prosperity wasn't just promised, it was packaged and sold. A mansion in disguise. Tucked away behind the gates and trees lies Copeland's 18,000 square foot mansion valued at over $7 million. The property is officially designated as a parsonage, granting in tax-exempt status. In other words, while local pay property taxes, Copeland's estate does not. Reports estimate that Texas taxpayers foot an annual bill of over $150 just to keep it off the roads. And that is not all. The surrounding 24-acre land front was allegedly undervalued, minimizing the charge tax responsibility. The sky-high spending, jets and in the flight. While most pastors ride in modest Sanders, Copeland's soars in style. His private fleet includes multiple jets, Gulfstream V among them. And while some churches leaders might defend private travel as necessary, Copeland's use of the FAA's block program to hide flight paths raised eyebrows. Critics claim he used those jets for personal vacation and long trips. Despite mounting questions, his ministry has repeatedly declined to release detailed financial records, shading internet salaries and travel costs from public view. The fifth, under the Microsoft government and media pressure. In 2007, the Senate Finance Committee launched an investigation into 6 major ministries, including Copeland. The aims to determine whether non-profit status was being abused, while no legal action followed. Copeland's ministry was one of the few that refused to fully cooperate. Around the same time, media outlets like Inside Edition and Last Week Tonight with John Oliver highlighted his opulent lifestyle and evasive answers. Each spotlight shifted away at an image of a humble servant. Miracles and misinformation. In 2020, as the world grabbed into COVID-19, Copeland made headlines for an eyebrow-raising declaration. He claimed to blow the virus away from the wind of God. On live TV, he urged viewers to lay hands on their screen, promising divine protection. The clip went viral, and not in the way he intended. And it wasn't the first time his teaching stirred controversy. A 2013 measles outbreak near his church sparked rumors that Copeland's ministry discouraged vaccination, while the ministry denied this claim. Public health officials pointed fingers. Political power and evangelical clout. Behind the pulpit, Copeland is not just preaching, he's influencing politics. He was a vocal supporter of former President Donald Trump, even joining his evangelical advisory board. He told followers that not voting for Trump was akin to murder. His presence at White House events, including an Easter dinner in 2025, signaled just far his reach extended. For some, it was validation. For others, it blurred the line between faith and power. Allegations and family secrets whispered from within tell a different story. Former staff members describe a culture of control and silence, allegations of intermediation tactics, spiritual manipulation, and threat of dimension for questioning leadership have surfaced over the years. Copeland's ministry remains a tightly controlled family affair, married 3 times, while his children-in-laws holding key leadership roles. The inner circle is rarely breached, financial transparency is minimal, and the board structure keeps decision-making firmly in the family. Kenneth Copeland presents himself as a man chosen by God to spread the message of faith and abundance, but peel back the layers of published sermons and prosperity promises, and a different story unfolds, one of wealth cloaked in divine purpose, influence wrapped in spirituality and unanswered questions. But won't go away. Whether you see is as a gifted preacher or a religious tycoon, or one thing is clear: the full story of Kenneth is far more complex than what you see on Sunday. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so as to notify you when another story is dropped.